This is HBU Huskies women's basketball on the DNA Husky Sports Network. Huskies basketball is brought to you by these corporate partners of HBU Athletics: Houston Federal Credit Union, Marriott Houston West Chase, the Memorial Hermann Healthcare System, Raising Cane's, Under Armour, Firehouse Subs, Pepsi, Shipley Donuts, 4 Points by Sheraton, IBEW Local 716, Jimmy John's, Kolache Factory, and Holiday Inn Express. The DNA Husky Sports Network is your home all season long for Huskies women's basketball. And right now it's just about game time, so let's head out to the arena.
Hi everybody, Bill Cousins with you from Sharp Gym for the opening of the 2018-19 college basketball season for the HBU Huskies. The women today starting off against the McMurry Warhawks of the American Southwest Conference. The Huskies looking to improve on last year's 10-18 record with a veteran team this year, but quite frankly, the busiest person in the campus this year has been trainer Hannah Stelzer. 6 players are out today. Only 9 are available for this afternoon's opening game against McMurry. McMurry, though, is 0-1. They started their season last Wednesday against East Texas Baptist. They lost 86-52. Last night they had an exhibition game against Lamar and dropped that one 100-37. So the Huskies playing a team that's got a couple of games under its belt, not very successfully, but they do have some game experience. We'll be back to have our chat with head coach Donna Finney coming up. You're listening to Husky Basketball on DNA Sports.
Houston Federal Credit Union and Houston Baptist University have joined forces to put the howl back in your finances. HFCU offers several products and services such as auto loans, mortgages, and credit cards. And HFCU has a financial education program, Elevate, which is tailored to helping you increase your financial knowledge. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's so nimble and fluid. But sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our renowned Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Coming to you in Living Cola. Refreshing Pepsi Cola from the wonderful folks who put the R in cola.
I didn't believe I could do it. The weight seemed too heavy. My competitors were too fast. I lacked motivation, and then I found the Hulk t-shirt. I transformed myself and believed that I could conquer the competition. Now everybody takes me serious because I demand them to. If I can do it, you can do it. Under Armour Alter Ego. Transform yourself.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs.
Back when we were firemen, when it came to food, we said it better be something good and a lot of it.
That's what you get at Firehouse Subs. Take our hook and ladder sub. Smoked turkey breasts, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese, all steam heated and piled high on a toasted sub roll.
Our way beats their way. If you don't agree, it's free.
You're going to cover that, right?
My money's on the sub.
Love the confidence.
Firehouse Sub, founded by firemen.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
This is the Huskies pregame show with head coach Donna Finney. Donna, start of a new season. The slate is clean. What can we expect improvements this year as the Huskies try to improve on last year's record?
In every area, Bill. I'm really excited about this group. I think already practices have been better in every aspect on the floor. I think our intensity has been better. Finishing has been better. Obviously, we're not going to be at full strength for a couple of weeks yet, but I think once we get everybody back, we're going to see the improvements that we've seen in the preseason through our practices.
Now you look at last year's stats. You had a better shooting percentage than the opponents. You had a better rebounding average than the opponents. The one area that really has to be addressed, and I'm sure you have addressed it, is turnovers. Ball security is going to be a big priority this year.
Yeah, and part of that is, we need people to be looking to score more. And most of our turnovers are coming from when we're overpassing, when we shouldn't be. And we had 2 good scrimmages that I thought really taught us a lot and showed the girls the areas that we really needed to improve in. And so I think that the message has gotten through loud and clear that the ball is much safer in their hands than it is when they're making an off-balance pass. So that is something that we really have to focus on the next few weeks.
Now, those 2 scrimmages have been against teams here in town that really are going to challenge for their league championships. Rice is much improved once again, and Texas Southern is a power in the SWAC every year. What were you happiest about in those 2 events against those 2 teams?
I think our youth and our new players I was happiest with, because obviously, we didn't have everybody available for those. I thought both our freshmen did a really good job in both the scrimmages. They didn't look like freshmen for long periods, and that's a positive because, it's the first time they've played collegiate competition, and I felt like both of them did some really nice things, both ends of the floor. Julia particularly, I think, is really understanding what we want on the offensive end. And Marilyn played defensively better than she has shown in practice, which is good because she's starting to get that message that we need her on the defensive end. And then I think, Pep really did a great job at Rice and looked very solid for us, both ends of the floor, just rebounded the ball well. She's our glue on the floor for sure. She does everything well and is solid, and the girls look to her as a leader. And then TK, I think, had some good spells in the last scrimmage. It was her first scrimmage. I think she's starting to get into it, but I'm expecting a lot from her. And I'm sure Megan's going to be happy at that because, Megan hasn't really had the opportunity to have any rest last year particularly. She played a lot of minutes. And I'll say Megan's looking in the best shape I've seen her. She's, understanding exactly what we want and has really cemented herself as a starting point guard. But, she can't play 40 minutes a game at the level we need her to play. So having TK there, pushing for minutes, and I think playing them together sometimes is going to be a really nice combination for us.
What about returning players? Who's impressed you of their improvement?
I think it's been tough, Bill, because obviously we've had limited numbers in practice, which it's been hard to see really with the returners because the newcomers have been in practice more than the returners have, which has been difficult because obviously, we haven't had senior leadership, particularly in practice. But I think Kennedy Collins is without doubt the one that's improved the most and has stepped up both ends of the floor. We challenged her. My challenge to Kennedy was, I need you available every day. And she's been available every day, and she's working hard, and she understands the game so well, and she's starting to be a scoring threat for us. And I think, the girls look to Kennedy, particularly on the defensive end, because she's so solid and she understands rotations well. She's a great communicator, and she's really, really stepped up. And I'm excited for her senior year.
What about today's opponent, McMurry, a Division III school out of Abilene? They've had a couple of games, one an exhibition, but they haven't shown well in either one of those games. What do you expect from the Warhawks today?
You know, I think Brittany does a great job with them. They're very scrappy. They work hard. They're not going to roll over, that's for sure. I watched their game at Lamar last night, and, Lamar just out-athleted them. That was the story of the game. They just ran the floor and were able to get to the rim at ease. But, they do have a couple of kids that can shoot the ball. They're very fundamental, and we can't leave them open. I mean, they have, 2 or 3 kids that can really shoot the three, so we have to do a good job of extending our defense and not allowing open threes, particularly in transition.
Okay, we'll talk to you after, hopefully, an opening victory tonight. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Bill.
I'll be back with starting lineups and the tip of today's season opener after this.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers in Houston believe keeping America's families strong is vital. We believe Houston competes in a global economy, so we must construct buildings to last. We believe training for 10,000 hours counts for something. Most important, we believe in each other. We don't know what the competition believes, and most times, neither do you. To be the best, hire the best.
The time is now to hire IBEW electricians.
Four Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known, and if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly, and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything, and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man. And the good things that we ever did was everything that we can.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
Here's a toast to all you Caniacs. You are ever faithful aficionados of premium, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers from Raising Cane's. Keen connoisseurs of Cane's crispy, extra-long, premium, crinkle-cut fries. You who are dedicated to the made-fresh daily cane sauce that twirls tongues in a tastefully tangy tango. Topped off with a little slice of heaven from the goodness of the griddle. We toast you all from Raising Cane's. One love.
At Shipley Donuts, we make our donuts from scratch every single day. Nothing trucked in, frozen. And we are Texas born and raised since 1936. Not like those other guys. Shipley Donuts.
At Holiday Inn Express, we can't guarantee that you'll be able to contain yourself at our breakfast bar.
Morning, egg white omelet. Sup, Lady Bacon.
Fruit.
There it is.
But we can guarantee that you'll get the best price when you book with us.
Holiday Inn Express. Be the readiest.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Bill Cousins back with you here at Sharp Gym for the start of the Husky basketball season. The women's variety of it. The men are 1-1. They had a nice win over Fordham here at Sharp last night as we are waiting the opening invocation and the national anthem. And here it comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand and bow your heads as we offer an invocation for this afternoon's game. Dear Lord, we'd like to thank you for bringing us here for the game of college basketball. Thank you for these two teams who have come to represent their universities. Please allow both teams to play to the best of their abilities and keep them from injury. Most of all, thank you for sending your son Jesus to be the Savior of our sins. We ask you in your almighty name. Amen.
So getting ready for the start of the season. Here are the starting lineups for game 1. And first for the McMurry College Warhawks out of Abilene, Brittany Dinsman-Rose is their head coach. She's 25-50 in starting her 4th season out in Abilene with the Methodist-affiliated McMurry University. Skylar Reyna is the only big one that they're starting, the 5'7" junior from Brackenridge High School in San Antonio. She had 3 points and 6 rebounds last night at Lamar. Isabel Carrion, the 5'6" junior from Roby, had 3 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal last night against Lamar. The other guard, Dominique Manchaca, a 5'2" senior from New Braunfels High School, a transfer from Frank Phillips College, 2 points and a rebound last night. Kami Howell, a 5'6" junior from Hallettsville, didn't play last night, but she gets to start today at one of the guards. And the 4th guard in the lineup, Monica Jones, 5'6" junior from South Bend, Indiana, a transfer from Ranger Junior College, also did not play in last night's game. For the Huskies, 10-18 a year ago, head coach Donna Finney starting her 6th season here on Fondren Street. 57 up, 90 down is her record. Shannon Jones will be one of the forwards, a 5'9" junior from Crosby. She averaged 6.5 points, 4 rebounds a game last year. Also inside, Taylor Colmorgan, 6-foot sophomore from Second Baptist High School here in Houston, was out last year with a knee injury, starting her redshirt sophomore year. Kennedy Collins, the senior from Bastrop's Cedar Creek High School, 6'1" senior, 2.5 points, 2.5 rebounds a year ago. She will be the center. And the 2 guards will be Sophie Taylor, a 5'9" junior from Round Rock Westwood High School, 7 points, 2.5 rebounds a year ago. And running the point will be Megan Valdez-Crater, a 5'6" sophomore from Lady Bird Johnson High School in San Antonio. As the freshman, 5 points, 3.5 rebounds last year. Our officials, Britton Sherry, the lead official, with Marley Vidal and Jeff Rousseau helping him. And we're about ready to go here for the start of the season. The Huskies in their home whites with blue numbers, orange trim. McMurry, black uniforms and maroon numbers. It may be hard to check it out a little bit. They do have some white trim around those maroon numbers. Taylor Colmorgan will be jumping against, now Savannah Johnson is listed as a starter now. We got the wrong ones for some reason. But we're going here as the Huskies get the tip, and Megan Valdez running the point brings it to the near wing. Shannon Jones back to Valdez. Inside to Colmorgan. Underneath, her layup shot will not fall, but Taylor gets her own rebound. Won't fall again, and now she is called for being over the back. And that's the first foul, first mark in the game here against the Huskies here in the first period. 10-minute quarters in women's basketball. They shoot 2 free throws after the 5th common foul. And inbounding the ball will be Skylar Reyna. Reminder to reset the shot clock as the Warhawks get it across the timeline. London Weiler also getting a start today. She has the ball up front. Here's Reyna, swings it over to Machuca, and the pass intended for carry-on is picked off, and Shannon Jones drives up and gets the layup, and the first points of the year are by the Huskies. 2-0 HBU, 9:09 left in the first quarter. Reyna across the timeline, hands it off to Howell running the point. Weilert to Savannah Johnson, hounded by Jones. Now a pass underneath is on the baseline as Carrion can't hold on to it. And another turnover against the Warhawks of McMurry. Here's Valdez driving, and she is fouled as she starts her drive, and that's going to be Carrion's first. Or no, take it back, that's Machuca.
That was on number 5, Dominique Machuca, her first personal foul, team
First foul, Huskies reset the shot. They didn't reset the shot clock, and now they're going to have to start over and do it again. And Huskies inbound. Sophie Taylor inbounding. Now they put it on 29. Here we go. Crater working underneath. Layup shot hits the bottom of the rim, but Colmartin with another pass to another rebound and a pass to Crater. And the Huskies lead 4-0. Valdez Crater. 3-point shot, not taken, and driving in, but the offensive rebound comes to Reyna. Her shot doesn't draw iron, and Valdez gets the rebound. Megan brings it across the timeline, directing traffic to the near wing. Lob pass to Kennedy Collins. Her shot is no good, but Colmartin fighting, gets another rebound. Now she puts up a shot. It still won't fall, but she was fouled. Colmartin's first free throw is good. And she gets them both. 6-0 Huskies. That foul was on Carrion. Brittany Rogers in the game now for the Warhawks. Shot no good, and another rebound underneath to the Huskies. Sophie Taylor drives in. Valdez drives down, puts up a layup shot. It falls, and Megan's got 4 points. 8-0 Huskies, 7:19 left in the first. Carrion over on the wing to Weilert. She drives in, shot's no good. Another rebound by Colmartin, and she is clearing it out big time. That's 6 rebounds for her. Valdez drives in, layup shot is good. Megan's got 6 of the Huskies' 10 points. They lead 10-0, 6:52 to go. Weiler driving against Kennedy Collins, puts up a layup, it won't fall, and Shannon Jones gets the rebound, dribbles it out. Shannon driving in, hands off to Colmartin. Her shot is good. Taylor's got 4, 12-0, and it's going to have a timeout as Brittany Desmond Rose says, let's talk about this. 12-0 Huskies. We'll be back after this.
Do you know how fast you were going, son?
Call me Ed.
Do you know how fast you were going, Ed?
You mean exactly?
Yes, exactly.
No, not exactly. How fast?
Fast.
Faster?
You were going very fast.
Fast is my job, officer.
Fast is your job?
Yes, sir.
What kind of job?
I deliver, sir.
What do you deliver?
The world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
I thought Jimmy John's had the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
Jimmy John's does have the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
So you deliver for Jimmy John's?
I deliver for Jimmy John's.
So do you always deliver fast?
I always deliver fast.
How fast?
I deliver subs so fast you freak.
It's not smart to freak a cop, son.
You didn't order Jimmy John's sub, sir.
So if I did order a Jimmy John's sub, when would I get it?
Now.
What if I don't want it now?
Then call later.
Or I could pick it up myself.
Or you can pick it up yourself.
Because I'm pretty fast, too.
I'm sure you are, sir.
Very fast.
I believe you, sir.
Faster than you.
No way, sir.
Way faster.
In your dreams.
You dissing me, son?
No, sir, I'm polite.
Fast and polite?
Very polite and very, very fast.
Is that a challenge, son?
No, sir, it's a fact.
Let's burn rubber, kid.
It wouldn't be fair.
Why not?
You've got a fully blown V8 Camaro with slicks and headers.
So?
I've got a 10-speed bike.
I'll let you off with a warning.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
6:32 left in the first period. The Huskies throwing a shutout so far, 12-0. Half of those points by Megan Valdez and 4 by Taylor Colmartin, the last 2 by Shannon Jones. Reyna will inbound the ball to Rogers, and she'll bring it up. Brittany Rogers, the 5'6" sophomore from East Central High School in San Antonio, has the ball stolen away by Mickey. Shannon Jones with a layup. She's got 4. 14-0 Huskies. Weiler brings it across. Guarded by Sophie. This is Rogers on the wing. Carry on. Thinks about it. Now here's a three put up and in by Reyna. First points of the game for McMurray, 14-3 Huskies. Last time out, freshman Marilyn Nazoilu came in. Kennedy Collins has the ball, and she hasn't stolen away. That is by China Washington. Also a new player in the game, a sophomore from Brady High School. Here's Reyna, spins, has to bring it back out to Rogers, back to Reyna. She'll try another three, but it's no good. And then Zoiwu gets the rebound. Long outlet pass to Valdez. Megan is met, and we're going to have a foul over there as Megan hits the floor. Megan pushed it a little bit too hard that time. And it's going to be a foul on Washington's first, team's third. Amanda Johnson in the game now. Amanda has been restricted somewhat in preseason workouts. She is a senior from Georgetown, 6'1", three-letter winner. Huskies leading scorer last year and a second-team all-conference selection in the preseason. Amanda's got the ball. Here's a three. It's no good. And the rebound is kicked out of bounds by Carrion. So the Huskies will maintain possession with 5:08 to go in the first quarter. In the corner, Taylor gets it inbound to Valdez. Puts up a long three, no good, and the rebound comes down to McMurray. Autumn Weiler running the point, gets it over to Carrion. She'll try a three, it's no good. And the ball is on the floor, and we've got, it's just out of bounds. I think Reyna was laying on the end line and touched the ball. Also in the game, Savannah Johnson, twin sister of Autumn, 5'9" freshman from Azle. New player in for the Huskies, Julia oh gosh, I knew I'd mess it up. Vujakovic. Vujakovic, a 5'11" freshman from Luxembourg. Shannon Jones on the wing, drives to the baseline. Now drives on the baseline, layup shot around is good. I think he's got 6. And now the ball almost stolen away. Washington wrested away from Valdez. Now Weiler to carry on, underneath to one of the Johnsons. Back the other way, here's a layup shot. Vujakovic may have had a piece of that. Rebound comes down to the Warhawks. Three put up by Weiler, no good, and the follow shot is up and in by Washington. 16-5, 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Valdez running the point. Gets it over to Nzoiwu. She and Amanda kind of fought over it. Now here's Johnson from the baseline. Her shot rims around and falls. Amanda's got her first 2 points of her senior year. 18-5 Huskies, 3:35 left. Carry on in front of the Husky bench, out front to Johnson. That is Savannah. Now a drive, and we got a Huskies holding foul. And it's against Shannon Jones. Just a second foul. Cole Morgan comes back in, and also a new player, Takara Wade for the Huskies, 5'4" junior from Goodyear, Arizona, transfer from Mesa Community College. Inbounds pass goes to Reyna. She is checked by Johnson. Amanda fighting around. Here's Autumn Johnson. Shot is blocked by Cole Morgan, and she brings it down, and the Huskies come back the other way. Pass underneath. Nice move by the Huskies as Cole Morgan couldn't finish. Comes back the other way. Autumn Weiler almost stolen away by Vujakovic. Back out front. Here's Reyna. Drives in. Shot is no good, but it was a tip. No, it wasn't. Huskies will inbound the ball on the baseline, 90-odd feet away. 18-5 HBU with 2:50 to go. Prater running the point, gets it to Wade. Works off the screen from Johnson, misses the layup. Another rebound by Cole Morgan, and she's fouled as she goes up. Foul is on Savannah Johnson, her first. That's the fourth team foul against the Warhawks, and Cole Morgan is now 3 of 3 from the line. Savannah Johnson sits down, and Brittany Rogers comes back in for McMurray. Second free throw, nothing but net once again for Cole Morgan. She's got 6. Huskies with 3 players with 6 each. Shannon Jones, Megan Valdez, and Taylor Cole Morgan. 20-5 HBU, 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Washington hands it off to Rogers. Her shot will not fall, and Vujakovic gets the rebound for HBU. Long pass underneath. Amanda Johnson is fouled as she went up for the layup. And Amanda will go for the line. Rogers charged with a foul, and that is the 5th team foul. So the rest of the quarter, the Huskies will be shooting a pair, and Amanda gets her first free throw of the season. Sophie back in. Taylor in and Valdez out for HBU. Second free throw. Well, the Huskies have done a good job. 6 of 6 from the line. 22-5 with coming up on 2 minutes to go in the period. Rogers pounds it, drives the baseline. Now throws it away. Husky ball. That's 5 turnovers now from McMurray here in the first period. They had 26 last night at Lamar in that exhibition game. As Wade, lob pass underneath to Cole Morgan. Easy layup. She's got 8. 24-5, 1:40 left in the period. Autumn Weiler. Huskies make the switch off the screen. Here's Rogers trying a 3. Air ball. Husky ball. Kennedy Collins comes back in. Amanda Johnson's going to sit down. Talked about all the injuries. Huskies, 6 girls sitting out today. Bria Johnson, Pep Flavel, the transfer from Midland College in New Zealand. Sydney Carr out for the year with a foot injury. Lauren Calver out. Here's a layup by Kennedy Collins. Her first points, 26-5 with 1:12 left. Also out, Natalia Guarda, Achilles injury, and Veronica Kirienko with an ankle. They expect most of these guys back except Sydney Carr. She's out for the year. Block shot. Huskies get the rebound. Here is Sophie Taylor trying the 3 off the front of the rim. No good. And Rogers gets the rebound for McMurray. She comes down. Picked up by Collins. Now she'll try a 3. It's no good. And the rebound, Vujakovic. HBU with the ball. Here's Wade. Here's Vujakovic trying a 3. It is no good, but flying in for the rebound is Cole Morgan, and she's got 10 here in the first period. Taylor sat out last year with a knee injury. She's making up for lost time today. Here's Sophie Taylor with a steal. Sophie driving in against 2, but she is charged with a charging foul. A little aggressive there, Sophie. Third team foul against the Huskies. Marilyn Nzoiwu, the freshman from Cedar Ridge High School in Round Rock, back in. Also back in Autumn Johnson for the Warhawks. It's only the second turnover by the Huskies here in the first period, less than 10 seconds to go. Chuka to Rogers, clock winding down. She drives in, And almost, I guess he throws it away, but that's the end of the quarter. HBU 28, McMurray 5 after one period here on the Husky Sports Network.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast and a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
10 minutes in the books, and the Huskies dominating this one 28-5 as they are shooting in this first period. Oh, a new form of the box here. Let's take it out. 50%, 11 of 22, but they have a big rebounding advantage, 19-5. And Taylor Colmorgan almost with a double-double in the first period. 10 points and 9 rebounds. McMurray gets the ball to start the second period. As Machuca brings it across. Almost stolen away by Wade on a pass to the side. New player in for the Warhawks. I'm not sure who number 13 is. I don't see a 13 on their roster. So I have to guess about that. Here's Vojakovic on the baseline, picked up by Rogers. Kennedy Collins tries to inbound it to Nzoiwu. Instead, 3 put up by Vojakovic is rebounded by Machuca. And the Warhawks back on the offensive. As Reyna brings Collins way out. There's Rogers inside, shot blocked by Nzoiwu. And on the floor, a held ball means the Huskies will have it.
Jump ball, Husky ball.
I think Taylor Smith wearing 13 instead of 14 has me mixed up a little bit. We'll say it's her. Huskies with the ball, 28-5, 9 minutes to go in the half. Nzoiwu at the top of the key. Shot won't fall. Rebound comes down to McMurray. That was Reyna with it. Now Rogers has it. Long 2-point shot is no good, and it goes out of bounds to HBU. So in the game right now for the Huskies, Vojakovic, Wade, Taylor, Collins, and Nzoiwu. 3 new players. Here's Wade. Entry pass goes to Collins, and she is fouled before she can get up a shot.
Foul count
stops. That is Rogers with her second foul, the first foul of the period. Collins loses possession, and now the ball is on the floor, and we're going to have a travel call against the Warhawks.
Travel violation, Husky ball.
And a reset on the shot clock, according to Leah Vidal, one of the referees. Kennedy Collins inbounds. Up front to Nzoiwu, back out front to Wade. Here's Taylor with a 3-pointer from the corner. Sophie with the Huskies' first 3-pointer. Her first points of the game, 31-5 HBU, 8:10 left in the half. Here's Machuca, guarded by Taylor. Gets it over to Reyna, swings it across to Rogers. She's looking for help, now gets to Machuca. Now Long shot put up by Smith. And Taylor got the rebound. Here's Sophie with another three. Oh, doesn't fall. And Zoiwu gets the rebound and the putback. 33-5 Huskies, 7:35 left in the half. All alone, here's Smith with a shot. It rims out, no good. And a held ball. And the ball will go on the alternating possession back to McMurray. Shannon Jones will come in. Kennedy Collins sits down.
And number 33, Savannah Johnson.
Savannah Johnson and Carry-On back in now for McMurray. Rogers lofts it into Savannah Johnson. Chuka to Rogers. She's guarded by Nzoiwu. Entry pass goes into Savannah Johnson. Over on the baseline. There's Machuca. Now she is fouled, or Johnson was fouled by, my guess is going to be Vujakovic.
Fouls on number 15, her first personal foul.
Her first team foul of the period against HBU. With 7:12 left. And McMurray will inbound underneath its own basket. Rogers gets it into Autumn Johnson. Back to Machuca. Here is Rogers. Johnson loses control. The ball on the floor. Shannon Jones picks it up. She takes it in. Shot is blocked by Rogers. And a foul against Rogers.
Fouls on number 35. Victor Blanco is her second personal foul.
That is her third foul. Williams said her second, but it's actually her third according to the scoreboard. And going to the line to shoot a pair is Shannon Jones. Shannon shot 62% last year. Can't convert on the first one. Megan Valdez back in, and Sophie Taylor sits for HBU. So it's Wade, Crater, Jones, and Zoiwu, and Vujakovic in. Both free throws, no good. Isabel Carrion to Brittany Rogers. Entry pass stolen. Here is Jones with another takeaway. She comes in. She stops, and I think the ball was knocked out of her hands. Got a little bit of forearm there. Amanda Johnson, the foul. That's the third team foul against the Warhawks. HBU inbounding the common foul underneath its basket. Johnson, here's Vujakovic with the three. Good.
Julia Vujakovic for three.
36-5, 2:24 to go. Savannah Johnson back in the game for the Warhawks. Rogers with the ball, and Zoiwu hounds her. Carrion looking for somebody inside. Well, that was a Machuca. Now to Carrion and now to Rogers. Driving into the lane. Layup shot no good. And the ball's tipped around, and Johnson, Autumn, picks it up. Carrion, good entry pass to Autumn Johnson. And her first 2 points. 36-7 HBU. 5:40 to go. Wade, Vujakovic drives in, and Zoiwu, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound by the Huskies, shot no good. Vujakovic gets it, out to Wade, and they'll reset with 26 on the shot clock. Wade looking for the cutters, now drives to inside. Now her shot, her entry pass intended for Nzoiwu is stolen away. Warhawks have numbers, and there's a block by Vujakovic. Coming back the other way. Here's to Nzoiwu. Her layup is good. She's got 4 here in this period, 38-7, 4:51 to go in the period as Brittany Rogers will set it up on the Warhawks into the court. Isabel Carrion back out front to Savannah Johnson to the top of the key. Back to Carrion. Swings it around. Rogers in the baseline. 3 on the shot clock. She's driving in. And it's a violation.
Shot violation, Husky ball.
Huskies played good defense for 30 seconds.
Timeout.
Timeout. HBU 38 and McMurry 7.
You can always count on Houston Federal Credit Union to be there for you, because once a member, always a member. Take advantage of all their products and services to help you in all your financial milestones, such as purchasing your first car, planning your dream wedding, buying a home, and planning for retirement. Stop by any of their convenient locations or visit their website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
Run with UA Map My Run. With your UA connected footwear, you can leave your phone behind. However, if you choose to run with it, the UA Map My Run app will give map views of your route and a deeper look at your workout with additional stats.
We are Under Armour. The future is ours.
Under Armour.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
38-7, the Huskies lead. They're still shooting for the game just under 50%, 48. Just made 2 of 8 3-pointers, 6 of 8 from the line. McMurray, 3 of 22 from the field, 1 of 7 from three-point range, and they have yet to shoot a free throw. Huskies with a 26-10 edge in rebounding, and the Huskies with the ball coming back the other way. Wade, Valdez, Jones, Vujakovic, and Amanda Johnson in the game. Here's a drive-in by Valdez, I mean. Huskies get the ball back. There's no reset on the shot clock. Julia Vujakovic drives in and is knocked down, and she is fouled. Savannah Johnson with a foul, the 4th team foul. Vujakovic. William and I kind of differ on that pronunciation. He says Vujakovic, and I'll say Vujakovic. Free throw is good. Julia. This is the second. She's got 4 points. 39-7, the Huskies, under 4 minutes to go in the first period. First half. Here's almost a stolen away. Weiler gets it over to Machuca. 10 on the shot clock. And the entry pass intended for Savannah Johnson goes out of bounds. 12 turnovers now by McMurray. Taylor Cole-Morgan in for her first time here in the second period. 10 points and 9 rebounds so far. Here's Valdez. Yo-yoing it on the side. Now drives in. She looks for it herself. Shot's no good, and Cole-Morgan over the back of Savannah Johnson. Cole-Morgan with her second personal foul, the second team foul. So a turnover gives the ball back to McMurray. Machuca has the ball stolen away. Amanda Johnson puts up a layup. It's no good, and it's a foul, offensive foul on Amanda. 3rd foul against the Huskies.
Fouls on number 14, Amanda Johnson, her first personal foul.
So on the floor now for HBU, Shannon Jones, Amanda Johnson, Taylor Cole-Morgan, Julia Vujakovic and Megan Valdez. Machuca across the timeline. The Huskies have been in a man-to-man the whole game. Now here's a foul on Shannon Jones as she tries to jump the route there. Second foul on Jones, the fourth team foul against the Huskies. So, last 2:56, everybody will be shooting free throws. Weiler driving to the corner, now into the lane. Hands it back out. There's a layup up and in by Isabel Carrion. Her first points. 39-9 our score, 2:40 to go. Vujakovic tries the three. Good. Her second three-point. She's got 7. And it's 42-9, 2:25 left in the period. Second period. Weiler will try a three on the other side. Comes out no good. Jones almost had it, and the follow shot is up and in. I think that was Raina. We give it to Carrion. Okay, she's got 4. Amanda Johnson takes the entry pass. Her turnaround shot is no good. And Machuca, or Carrion, called with a foul, and she does not agree. Take it back, that was Machuca. Fifth foul, Amanda Johnson, who has made her 2 free throws today, makes a third. She's now has 5 points. And makes them both. 44-11. Minute 54 to go. Machuca to Weiler. To Reina. Shot up and in by Reina. She's got 5.
HBU.
Now the Huskies will call the timeout. Minute 34 left in the half. The Huskies up 44-13.
As we thank you for your
Looking at the upcoming schedule, Huskies women's basketball back in action on Wednesday night here at Sharp against Texas A&M International. Once again, that's a 7 o'clock start. On Friday, HBU volleyball starts play in the Southland Conference tournament over in Natchitoches. And they're playing an afternoon game, and I can't remember who they're playing off the top of my head, but that tournament Friday, Saturday, and Sunday over in Natchitoches. Next game for the football team, next Saturday afternoon, last game of the year against Sam Houston State at Dunham Field. 44-13, the Huskies, and now a foul called on the Warhawks. Machuca charged with her third foul. So Amanda Johnson will be at the line. Makes the first.
Your attention, please. Now they go for Warhawks number 25, China Washington.
China Washington comes in, and Machuca has to sit down. 6 for 6 for Amanda. She's got 8. 46-13, a minute 24 to go in the first half. Weiler on the wing to Carrion. Almost has it tipped away by Jones, but she's able to recover. There's Washington driving in, and she is fouled by Valdez. Turnover. Just a straight turnover. Travel 46-13 with a minute 10 to go. It is 13 turnovers now. Here's Johnson. Turnaround shot, no good. Morgan over the back on the rebound. She finally put one back in. And but that's 3 fouls now on Taylor. So Kennedy Collins is going to come back in after Savannah Johnson shoots. This will be the first free throw attempt by the Warhawks today. And it is no good. Rolls off the front.
Your chief placer of the game for HB number 55, Kennedy Collins.
Cole Morgan does have her double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds, but she gives way to Kennedy Collins here with 1:02 to go. Johnson's second free throw attempt is also no good. But the offensive rebound by Reyna. Her shot is no good. Reyna gets the offensive rebound again. Here's Carrion driving in and blocked by Jones. Shannon saves it to Amanda. To Crater. Layup's good. Megan Valdez Crater with 8 points now, and she'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
A foul on number 25, Toronto Washington, her
second foul on Washington.
Megan Valdez Crater at the line, shooting one.
Valdez misses it, but Kennedy Collins gets the rebound. Her putback is good. Kennedy's got 4. 50-13 with under 40 seconds to go in the second period. Washington drives against Valdez. Reyna shoots a three. No good. Vukovic gets the rebound. Oh, nice pass to Amanda Johnson, streaking down the other side. Johnson! Amanda's got 10, 6 in this period, 52-13. And the shot at the buzzer is going to be good by Autumn Weilert, her first points of the half. And they're going to check to make sure that was, they beat the clock by the half. Our score is Houston Baptist 52, McMurry 13.
Firehouse Subs was founded by 2 firefighters over 20 years ago. And once a firefighter, always a firefighter. So they've seen to it that a portion of your purchase at all U.S. Firehouse Subs locations now goes toward providing life-saving equipment for first responders. And one more thing, they make awesome subs.
Now get any of our 10 specialty subs in a new small size, each under 500 calories. Big flavor, small subs, starting at $3.99. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
At Memorial Hermann, we're many parts working in harmony, performing more brain and spinal surgeries than anyone in Houston, conducting groundbreaking research at our Misher Neuroscience Institute, establishing the region's largest network of certified stroke centers. Some might say this makes for an accomplished performance, but to us, it's all in a day's work. Memorial Hermann. Breakthroughs every day.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Tammy and I have been going steady since high school.
Tammy and Tommy, 2 peas in a pod, as they say.
We have all the same friends. We like all the same things. I mean, we practically even have the same name.
But there's one thing we could just never agree on.
Soda.
I have been begging him all these years to just try Pepsi, and I knew he would change his tune.
Yeah.
So, finally, I had him take the Pepsi Taste Challenge. And go on, tell him what you told me, Tommy.
I'm a Pepsi man.
Right? Gosh, isn't Pepsi so good?
I tell you what, I don't know why I didn't try it sooner.
Me neither.
It's so crisp and refreshing and bubbly.
Like me.
Like you.
I'm always right.
She's always right.
All across the South, people are choosing the great taste of Pepsi. Take the Pepsi Taste Challenge and let your taste decide.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known. And if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly, and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything, and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man, and the good things that we ever did was everything that we can. treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
What's on your mind, kid? Make it fast.
I'd like to work here at Jimmy John's, world's greatest gourmet sandwich shop, sir.
Why do you want to work at Jimmy John's, kid?
I'm perfect for Jimmy John's.
Doing what?
Delivery.
Delivery?
Delivery.
We deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
That's what I heard.
What'd you hear?
You deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
Then you heard right.
I'm a fast study, sir.
You know the Jim John's slogan?
The Jimmy John's slogan?
Jim John's slogan is sub so fast you'll freak.
Sub so fast you'll freak is a swell slogan, sir.
When people call for a Jimmy John's sandwich, they want it fast.
Then I'm your man, sir.
How so?
Because I'm fast.
Fast at what?
Fast at everything.
Can you deliver fast?
I can deliver fast.
How fast?
I can run in 4:40 and 2:20. Minutes? No seconds.
That's fast. You deliver before?
I delivered newspapers before.
Were you fast?
Very fast.
How fast?
People got tomorrow's paper today.
That's fast.
So do I have the job?
Not so fast. How do I know you're not just some fast talker?
I can get your references.
When?
Now.
These are good references.
Thank you.
But at Jimmy John's, you gotta be more than fast.
More than fast?
You gotta be polite.
Fast and polite?
Fast and polite.
I can do fast and polite.
Okay, give me some time to think it over.
Okay.
Okay, I've thought it over. When can you start?
Now.
Now's good. What's your name, kid?
Stefan Avalopoulos.
Too long. How about Ed?
Ed's fine.
Welcome aboard, Ed.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
Rolling up on a cheap price feels good, but cheap comes with risk. Heart surgeons, pilots, no one hires a cheap one of them. Fact is, certain things must be done right. Installing electricity in Houston schools and hospitals needs to be built with manpower that spent 10,000 hours training to do their job. So for heart surgeons to do their job, we must do ours. Skilled labor isn't cheap, and cheap labor isn't all that skilled.
The time is now to hire IBW electricians.
At Shipley Donuts, we make our donuts from scratch every single day. Nothing trucked in, frozen. And we are Texas born and raised since 1936. Not like those other guys. Shipley Donuts.
Anyone can get you ready. Holiday Inn Express gets you the readiest. Because ready gives a pep talk. Showtime. But the readiest gives a pep rally. Holiday Inn Express. Be the readiest.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my groups.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast and a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Phil Cousins back to do at halftime. And, Veterans Day here, and kind of a secondary alumni game here. Sienna Strickland and Taylor, old Huskies.
All right, and now time for the Jimmy John's musical chairs. Our contestants will compete.
Old Huskies back in town. Let's take a look at our halftime stats of this afternoon's game. The Huskies up 52-13 at the break. The Huskies doing a big-time job here. Taylor Colmorgan with 10 points and 10 rebounds. That is her 5th career double-double. She had 4 of those, of course, as a freshman. A true freshman 2 years ago. Then down the list, Amanda Johnson also with 10 points off the bench. They're the only 2 Huskies, only 2 players in this game in double figures. And then breaks down, Kennedy Collins got 4 points, Shannon Jones 6, Sophie Taylor with 3, Megan Valdez with 8, Julia Vujakovic with 7, and Marilyn Nzolu with 4. Kara Wade played about half of that first half, but did not score. Had 4 assists in the first half to lead the Huskies in that category. Huskies out rebounding McMurray 31-15 over the first 20 minutes of the game. The Warhawks' leading scorer is Isabel Carrion. She's got 3 points. I'll take it back.
All right, we're down to our
look at the wrong sheet here. Skylar Raymond's got 5 points. Carrion's got 4. 2 points from Savannah Johnson and 2 from China Washington, but they're the only 4 that have scored for the Warhawks in this game. Overall, the Huskies are shooting 50% from the field, 11 of 22 in the first period, 8 of 16 in the second period, and they're 3 of 9 from the three-point line. That's 33%, but they're shooting 60%, 3 of 5 in the second period. And from the line, 11 of 15 for 73%. McMurray is shooting 6 of 29 from the field. That's just about 21%. Made 1 of 9 three-point attempts. And missed their only 2 free throws. Assists, the Huskies with 10 of those, led by Takara Wade with 4, 2 each from Shannon Jones and Megan Valdez. And the assists, just 2 for the Warhawks. Isabel Carrion's got 2. Turnovers a factor, 13 by McMurray and only 5 for the Huskies. And the Huskies have got 6 steals to 3 for the Warhawks. A couple of other scores in the Southland to tell you about today. One final, Louisiana Lafayette defeated McNeese. They're playing on that new facility over at McNeese. 70-59 was the final. Louisiana Lafayette gets the win. And at halftime, South Dakota leading Incarnate Word 56-20. Of course, the Cardinals kind of excited about winning a share at least of the football championship with their victory yesterday. Halftime here at Sharp Gym, our score is HBU 52 and McMurray 13. More after this.
Four Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Coming to you in Living Cola. Refreshing Pepsi Cola from the wonderful folks who put the R in cola.
I am strong. I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence. I trust my gut. No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication. Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Under Armour.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop.
They needed a better one.
We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity.
And I'm the quality.
Why my quantity?
Are you kidding?
Try our hook and ladder sub.
Smoked turkey breast, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese.
Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree,
It's free.
on
It's
him.
on him.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
Your heart sounds good, Daddy.
Regular checkups are good for many things.
No tumors. Uh-oh. Your colon sounds funny.
But they can't detect everything. At the Memorial Hermann Wellness Institute, get a full body scan, heart scan, or virtual colonoscopy to help you find problems early enough to do something about them.
I'm glad you're okay, Daddy.
Schedule your scan today. Call 713-222-CARE. Memorial Hermann, for your whole life.
Going to school at Houston Baptist University was an excellent choice. As the official credit union of HBU, Houston Federal Credit Union is focused on helping you to continue to make great choices. HFCU will meet all your financial needs by providing the personal attention and variety of services you deserve. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up. You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Bill Cousins back with you at Sharp Gym. We're still waiting the start of the second half. I checked in what the volleyball situation is. The Huskies volleyball team will be the number 5 seed in the Southland Conference tournament, which begins next Friday. And they'll take on number 4 seeded Abilene Christian. That's a 1:30 start over in Natchitoches, Louisiana. Number 1 seed in the tournament, UNF Austin, which went through the conference season undefeated. And if the Huskies are able to get past Abilene Christian on Friday, they play probably Stephen F. on Saturday. Championship game in that volleyball tournament is Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock over in Natchitoches, and the winner, of course, gets a bid into the NCAA tournament. Stephen F. playing the number 8 seed, Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Huskies with a 52-13 lead at the break. They will have the ball to start the second half. Next up for HBU is next Wednesday. The Huskies will take on Texas A&M International out of Laredo. Starting second half, Megan Valdez to Kara Wade, Marilyn Zoiwu, Julia Vujakovic, and Shannon Jones. Weilert, Chuka, Carry-On, Autumn Johnson. Vujakovic drives the baseline, misses a 5-footer. Zoiwu can't follow. And the rebound comes down to McMurray. Entry pass almost stolen away by Nzoiwu. It's tipped away and out of bounds, intended for Savannah Johnson. Warhawks inbound. Savannah puts up a shot, up and in. Savannah with her first points of the game. She's got 2, 52-15, 9:20 to go in the third period. As Valdez Crater gets it over to Vujakovic. She steps back, puts up a 3, no good. Rebound underneath, and Zoiwu has it stolen away by Reyna. Coming back the other way, Reyna has it. Tries to go inside. Instead to carry on to Machuca. All over her head. Machuca playing with 3 fouls. Here's Reyna driving in, 10 on the shot clock, puts up a shot, no good off the glass. And Zoiwu, outlet pass stolen away by Jones, and now we're going to have a foul on the Huskies.
Number 15,
Vujakovic with her second. Inbounding the ball. McMurray gets it to Savannah Johnson. There's Machuca driving to the baseline, picked up by Wade. Entry pass goes into Johnson, and Johnson gets another shot up and in. She's got 4, 52-17, 8:25 to go in the third. Huskies haven't scored yet in this period. Here's Wade, jump shot, good. Her first points as a Husky. 54-17, 8:13 to go. Machuca on the wing to Carrion, quickly in underneath to Reyna. She starts to drive. Gets it back out to Savannah Johnson. Carrion, Reyna, three's no good. Savannah Johnson gets the rebound. Autumn Weiler back out front. They swing it around once again to Carrion. Johnson, Machuca. Working around, Reyna. Crossover dribble, underneath, shot blocked by Enjoywood. Amanda Johnson's coming in, and Enjoywood's going to sit down. Amanda with 10 in the first half. Getting her senior year off to a good start. That is Amanda's 35th time she's been in double figures as a Husky. Here's a shot blocked by Wade. Rebound to Johnson, coming back the other way. Here's Valdez, layup shot, it won't fall. And rebound comes down to Weiler or McMurray. Carry on, here's Reyna with the three. Off the side, no good, but we have a foul on Wade as she knocks down Weiler. Wade's first foul, the second foul on the Huskies in the period. Common foul, it will be inbounded underneath the baseline by McMurray. Weiler pulls the trigger. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Vujakovic. .29 on the shot clock as the ball, as the foul caused a reset. Underneath, Carrion cannot handle the inbounds pass from Weiler, and the turnover is number 14 against the Warhawks. Valdez, Vujakovic with the three, no good. Autumn Johnson, or Savannah Johnson that is, gets the rebound. Machuca over to Carrion, out front to Reyna. Machuca with the three, no good. The rebound comes down. Wade gets it, and she dribbles through trouble, and here's a long pass coming down to Shannon Jones. Shannon will try just inside the arc. It's no good, but the rebound is tipped out of bounds by Reyna. So the Huskies will inbound with a reset. 6:19 to go, and the Huskies only 2 points in this period. After scoring 52 in the first 20 minutes, they've been outscored 4-2. Entry pass goes into Amanda Johnson, tipped away, but Shannon Jones recovers it. Wade directing traffic, gets it to Valdez, and she puts up a shot that goes over the rim and comes back down to McMurray. Autumn Weiler, guarded by Vujakovic. Savannah Johnson. Carrion thinks about it, looks for somebody, a cutter. Almost loses it into her bench. Weiler with 10 on the shot clock. Shot is blocked by Valdez. And Megan goes up, shoots, misses, but Vujakovic gets the follow and the rebound. So she's got 9 in her first game as a Huskies, 56-17. Ball stolen away by Crater. Valdez, Crater. Vujakovic has a lot more time to work with this one. So she's got 11 now. 58-17. So up to 5 minutes to go in the third period. Long pass here is Weilert with a three-pointer, no good. Amanda Johnson gets the rebound. Come back the other way with Wade bringing it across. She kicks it back out to Valdez. Her three is no good. Tipped around, and it's off of the Warhawks. Media timeout with 4:48 left. HBU 58-17. Husky basketball continues after this.
All right.
4 Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
If Raising Cane's one love was rock music, they would rock harder than any rock band ever. Their tours would sell out before they were announced. Their backstage parties would be the stuff of legend, attended by unicorns and the head of Louis XIV. Hotel rooms would trash themselves out of respect. But Raising Cane's one love isn't rock music. It's making the perfect chicken finger meal every single time. Raising Cane's one love.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
To get Firehouse Subs, call at 281-888-7859 and have us separate for you on your way home.
Huskies will inbound the ball underneath the basket to my left. As Vukovic gets it inbounds to Shannon Jones. Jump shot from the elbow is good. Shannon's got 8, her first points of the second half, 60-17. Autumn Weilert moving around. That is Reyna on the baseline. Savannah Johnson swings it around. Weilert has it on the near wing now. Entry pass goes into Reyna. She has to kick it back out. Baseline drive. Here's Johnson from the lane. No good. And Wade gets the rebound for HBU. She runs past everybody. And she puts up a shot. She was fouled by Carrion. That's the first foul of the third period against McMurray. Second foul on Carrion, and Wade will be shooting her first free throws as a Husky. She's yet to hit the rim. She's got 3 now. Both are good. The Huskies doing a good job from the line today. 62-17, 4:05 left in the third period. Autumn Weilert to Savannah Johnson. This is Machuca, back to Weilert. She tries to go it inside to Johnson, but she can't control it, and the Huskies get the ball back on another turnover. 17 now. Vukovic drives in, has the ball blocked from behind. Shannon Jones tried to save it, but right into the hands of Reyna. Weilert driving down the side of the lane, puts up a shot off the rim. Amanda Johnson has it knocked out of her hand, and we got a foul underneath, I think, against the Huskies. Kohlbargen in. Vukovic sits down. What did they call that on? I think they called it on Johnson. Amanda's second foul. Third team foul against the Huskies in the period. Common foul. Inbounding underneath their own basket will be the Warhawks. Weilert passes it, and Comorgan picks up the loose ball. Another turnover. Here's Amanda Johnson with a layup.
Amanda Johnson.
Amanda with 12 now. She is the Huskies' leading scorer. 64-17, 3:10 left in the period. China Washington back in the game. Over to Rogers, to Reyna. She stopped. Now the ball, bad pass. Johnson couldn't handle it. Amanda gets it. Hands it off to Shannon Jones, and Shannon's got 10. Her second career. Double figure scoring. No, her ninth, actually. I'm sorry. Now foul on the other end. Comorgan charged with her fourth foul. That's the fourth team foul against the Huskies in the period. And Reyna will be at the line. Misses. McMurray 0 for 3 now. The free throw line. Autumn Johnson in. Savannah Johnson sits down. Well, the second one, they finally make one. Yep. Reyna's got 6 now. 66-19 as Amanda Johnson from the baseline answers real quickly on the other end. 68-18, 2:31 to go. Rogers, Weilert. Here's China Washington with a long three. In and out, no good. And it's off of Amanda Johnson's hands. She and Autumn Johnson, no relation, fighting over it. Rogers to inbounds, looking for somebody. Finally gets it to Reyna in the lane, but she has to dribble out. Now she dribbles to the elbow, now comes back around, looking for somebody to help her out, and then she puts up her shot by herself, gets her own rebound. Back out front, here's Weilert trying a three. Good. Weilert's got 5 now. And Donna Finney says, let's talk about it. And we'll have a full timeout with 1:59 to go in the third period. 68-21 is our score.
You'll be receiving a buy one.
Do you know how fast you were going, son?
Call me Ed.
Do you know how fast you were going, Ed?
You mean exactly?
Yes, exactly.
No, not exactly. How fast?
Fast.
Faster?
You were going very fast.
Fast is my job, officer.
Fast is your job?
Yes, sir.
What kind of job?
I deliver, sir.
What do you deliver?
The world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
I thought Jimmy John's had the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
Jimmy John's does have the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
So you deliver for Jimmy John's?
I deliver for Jimmy John's.
So do you always deliver fast?
I always deliver fast.
How fast?
I deliver subs so fast you freak.
It's not smart to freak a cop, son.
You didn't order Jimmy John's sub, sir.
So if I did order a Jimmy John's sub, when would I get it?
Now.
What if I don't want it now?
Then call later.
Or I could pick it up myself.
Or you can pick it up yourself.
Because I'm pretty fast, too.
I'm sure you are, sir.
Very fast.
I believe you, sir.
Faster than you.
No way, sir.
Way faster.
In your dreams.
You dissing me, son?
No, sir, I'm polite.
Fast and polite?
Very polite and very, very fast.
Is that a challenge, son?
No, sir, it's a fact.
Let's burn rubber, kid.
It wouldn't be fair.
Why not?
You've got a fully blown V8 Camaro with slicks and headers.
So?
I've got a 10-speed bike.
I'll let you off with a warning.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
HBU inbounding the ball underneath. Well, full 90 feet away. McCara Wade. Entry pass into Amanda. And sailed out of bounds. Miscommunication there. Amanda was starting to work toward the basket a little bit more. Turnover gives the ball back to the Warhawks. Rogers to Reyna. Here is Autumn Johnson dribbling to the baseline. Back out front to Rogers. Drives in, shot off the glass, goes in. Rogers' first points of the game. 68-23 with 1:20 to go in the third period. Sophie Taylor back in the game for the Huskies, as is Marilyn Nzoiwu. Marilyn puts up a shot underneath, fighting for the rebound, and we have a collision. Amanda Johnson goes down, and also Brittany Rogers goes down. And it's going to be Warhawks ball. Doing some cleanup work there. Kara trying to take care of it herself, but Huskies have got a man for that. Minute 9 to go in the period. Huskies up by 45 points. From Weiler to Reyna. Swings it back out into the lane. Now puts up a shot, short. Shannon Jones gets the rebound. Shannon to Sophie. Sophie Taylor with 3. Taylor's 6 points have come on 2 3-pointers. 71-23, 34 seconds to go in the period. Warhawks working the wall around the perimeter now inside. Reyna kind of steps through and puts up a shot that goes. Reyna's got 8, half of those in this period. 71-25, 14 seconds to go. Well, about 10 seconds to go now as Wade gets it over to Shannon Jones, who drives the baseline. Shot up and in, and they say no shot. She must have touched the baseline.
Out of bounds.
Yep, that's what happened. 3.45 seconds to be precise on the Spectrum scoreboard left in the period. Weiler dribbles across the timeline before she can put up a shot. Period ends. We finished 3 periods this afternoon in the season opener. It's HBU 71, McMurray 25.
Tonight's winners.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known. And if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly, and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything, and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man. And the good things that we ever did was everything that we can.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Joe Cousins back with you for the fourth quarter. Huskies by 46, 71-25. Through the first 30 minutes of the game, HBU shooting 47%. They're only 8 of 19 in that third period after shooting an even 50% in the first half. But they're 4 of 13 from three-point range, 13 of 17 from the line. McMurray 11 of 46 overall. They shot their best period, 29% in the third period, but still they were outscored in the period 19-12. McMurray with the ball to start the final period. Reyna, a long cross-court pass to Rogers. Still looking for a cutter. Now she starts to drive in. Double teamed there, and now the ball in the lane. Huskies had it roll over their hands, and back to the Warhawks. 7 on the shot clock. Here's a drive that is no good, and we have a offensive foul called against Rogers. Oh, they're going to change it to a block. Oh, my goodness. Taylor charged with the foul, first team foul against the Huskies in the period. Leah Vidal called it a charge, and then Jeff Rousseau came in and said, that's not what I got. I don't think that's the thing about a three-man crew. It's not a, now they're going to have Rogers shoot, which is probably the correct call there.
Rogers at the line.
Rogers will shoot a pair. The Warhawks just 1 of 4 from the line today. Rogers, a transfer from UT Permian Basin. She makes the first free throw. Not sure if UTPB is in Midland or Odessa, to be honest with you. I think it's in Odessa. Second free throw is also good. 9.5 minutes to go in the game, 71-27. The Huskies have led all the way. Sophie Taylor puts up a shot. Missed it, but stole the rebound. And Shannon Jones gets the points put back from Taylor on the assist. 73-27, 9:10 to go. Warhawks looking for something. Here's Carrion, swings it around to Reyna. Guarded by Kennedy Collins. Now she'll put up the three, and it's good. Reyna's got 11. She's the only Warhawk player in double figures. Take it back. They say that was actually Rogers. She's got 7.
Personal foul, James Ferris. Enter the game for the Warhawks, number 13, Jamie Gordon-Deans.
That is Jamie Gordon-Deans actually wearing 13 instead of what we were given. Here's a man, Kennedy Collins with a shot from the lane. She's got 6. 75-30, 8:30 to go. Reyna trying to get something going here on the wing. Now drives into the lane. Baseline pass. Shot is up and in by China Washington. Washington's got 4. 75-32. 8 minutes to go. Kennedy Collins. Kearns puts it up and in. Kennedy with 8. That equals her season high from last year, her career high, in fact. Did it against McNeese over in Lake Charles. 77-32. Drive put up and in by Reyna. She's got 10 officially now. 77-34. 7.5 to go. Taylor swings it over to Amanda Johnson. Amanda stops, back out to Wade. Wade drives in, and now there's going to be an offensive foul on the illegal screen by Collins. Kennedy's first foul, second foul of the period. Also a turnover. It's one of those things where it's a give and go, and you set the screen and you release too soon, it'll be called just about every time as a moving screen. Reyna trying to get somebody some movement. Autumn Johnson cuts across, doesn't give it to her. She steps back, puts up a 3, it's good. Reyna's got 13. 77-37, 6:50 to go. Wade to Vujovic. Underneath, the pass goes to Shannon Jones. She has to scramble to retrieve it on the baseline. Wade drives inside, and we have a foul underneath against Washington. That'll be her third. Second team foul against the Warhawks in the period. HBU with a fresh 30 to inbound the ball. Vujovic drives in, can't get the spin on the layup, reverse layup. She picks out Rogers, brings up and gives it to Reyna. Autumn Johnson's got it. Played by Amanda, now to Reyna. She drives in, now she tries to work the give and go. And China Washington didn't go.
Into the game for HBU number 13, Megan Valdez-Gray.
Megan Valdez back in. Amanda Johnson's going to sit down. 6:11 left. Huskies up by 40. Orange had a 50-point lead in the third period. It's down to 40 now. Huskies have led the whole game. Lob pass into Collins. She has her career high with 10. 79-37. 5:50 to go in the game. Rogers. Reyna. Gordon Deans. Swings it back over to Gordon Deans. 9 on the shot clock. Here's a shot put up, no good, and Shannon Jones jumps over the Warhawk player. She brings it back to Kara Wade underneath. Nice give and go. Liakovic gets 13 now. Huskies with 5 players in double figures, lead at 81-37. Rogers looking for Cutter. Now tries to work off the screen from Autumn Johnson. Inside, Autumn Johnson gets it and puts it in. She's got 4. 81-39, 4:50 to go. Swings it across. Here's a 3 put up by Kennedy. Kara Wade underneath, gets the rebound, can't get it to fall. The long rebound comes to Kennedy. She thinks, I want to shoot a 3, gives it to Vujakovic, and she drives in. And the ball, it's got a held ball. We're going to have a media timeout with 4:25 to go. It's HBU 81 and McMurray 39.
Rolling up on a cheap price feels good, but cheap comes with risk. Heart surgeons, pilots, no one hires a cheap one of them. Fact is, certain things must be done right. Installing electricity in Houston schools and hospitals needs to be built with manpower that spent 10,000 hours training to do their job. So for heart surgeons to do their job, we must do ours. Skilled labor isn't cheap, and cheap labor isn't all that skilled.
The time is now to hire IBW electricians.
At Holiday Inn Express, we can't guarantee that you'll be able to contain yourself at our breakfast bar.
Morning, egg white omelet. Sup, Lady Bacon?
Fruit.
There it is.
But we can guarantee that you'll get the best price when you book with us.
Holiday Inn Express. Be the readiest.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
81-39, Huskies lead, 4:25 to go. Hope you'll join us again on Wednesday night when the Huskies take on Texas A&M International. That's a 7 o'clock start here at Sharp Gym. Huskies have been outscored in this period 14-10. Of course, we said HBU has led this entire game with as much as a 50-point lead, their best run of 20 straight points in the second period. And the Huskies, a lot of girls in double figures, 5 to be exact. Kennedy Collins with a career high is fouled, but no call. Taylor Colmorgan with a double-double underneath. That is Shannon Jones. And Shannon puts it up and in.
Taylor Colmorgan.
Jones has 14. He had 19 last year in a Southland game against Northwestern State. Under 4 minutes to go, 83-39. Rogers to Autumn Johnson. Now Reyna will shoot the 3. No good. And on the floor, it's going to be ball tipped out of bounds on the rebound. And McMurray will inbound the ball. China Washington, Reyna, Autumn Johnson, Brittany Rogers, and Gordon Deans. Rogers passes it over to Reyna. The ball goes right through her hands.
Number 5, Sophie Taylor.
Taylor in, Kennedy Collins out for the Huskies. 3:28 to go, and the Huskies up 83-39 after that turnover, the 22nd by McMurray in this game. Sophie, baseline three-pointer, good. Taylor with 3 threes. 86-39, back to a 47-point lead, approaching the 3-minute mark. Gordon Deans back out to Amanda Johnson, or Autumn Johnson. Autumn loses the handle, picks it up, gets it over to Reyna. She'll drive to the baseline, puts up a jump shot, no good. Megan Valdez with the rebound. Megan behind the back to get away from problems. Vujakovic, air ball on the 3. And the pass almost stolen away. Gordon Deans is able to come up with it to the long rebound. Rogers off the glass, won't fall. Rebound by the Warhawks. China Washington got it. 2:15 left. Huskies by 47, and the pass tipped out of bounds by Cole Morgan. Savannah Johnson comes in now, and Skylar Reyna is going to sit down. Washington inbounds on the side. Back out front to Rogers. Savannah Johnson. Both Johnsons in the game now. I think for the first time. Washington. This is Savannah. Here's a 3 put up and in by Rogers. She's got 10. 86-41. Sophie Taylor tracks it down in front of the Husky bench. Valdez looking for the entry pass, gets it out front to Vujakovic. Gets it inside to Cole Morgan. Cole Morgan scores for the first time in a long time since the first period. She's got 12. And a turnover, oh, no, not quite. Ball was tipped out of bounds. 88-41 is our score with 1:26 to go. Brittany Rogers, and there is Shannon Jones running over Washington. Second foul on Jones, third team foul in the period. Washington inbounds it to Gordon Deans in the corner. Now to Savannah. She's 88-41. Now the pass, Sophie Taylor picks up the turnover. Megan Valdez. Shannon Jones thinks about it. Now Cole Morgan was open. Now here's a nice pass from Taylor to Cole Morgan, and she is fouled as she went up. So Cole Morgan will shoot a pair. She had 10 points and 9 rebounds in the first period. Just scored her first field goal since then. First one, no good. Oh, I'm sorry, it was good. Second one is good. The Huskies have their highest point total, surpassing the 88 they scored last year against Laterno early in the season. 90-41 is our score, less than 50 seconds to go. Washington drives in, puts up a shot over the rim, no good. Shannon Jones back over to Crater and Megan Valdez Crater. I keep messing up her name for some reason today. She drives in and she is fouled by Autumn Johnson.
Fouls on number 22, Autumn Johnson, her fourth personal foul, team score. Megan Valdez Crater at the line, shooting 2.
Valdez will shoot a pair. Autumn Johnson with her second foul. She makes the first. That's 1 of 2. 24.6 left. The Huskies up by 50, 91-41. Both of them are good. Megan in double figures. She's got 10 points. .11 seconds left. Here is Savannah Johnson. Went up, saw Nwazu right in her face, and then kind of left it go out of bounds, and that's going to be it. And that's the end of the game. Huskies with a 92-41 win over the kind of short-handed McMurry Warhawks this afternoon. Postgame show coming up. This is Husky basketball, powered by the DNA Studios.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast in a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics. You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Tammy and I have been going steady since high school.
Tammy and Tommy, 2 peas in a pod, as they say.
We have all the same friends. We like all the same things. I mean, we practically even have the same name.
But there's one thing we could just never agree on.
Soda.
I have been begging him all these years to just try Pepsi,
Thanks,
and I
Patty.
knew he would change his tune.
Yeah.
So, finally, I had him take the Pepsi Taste Challenge. And go on, tell him what you told me, Tommy.
I'm a Pepsi man.
Right? Gosh, isn't Pepsi so good?
I tell you what, I don't know why I didn't try it sooner.
Me neither.
It's so crisp and refreshing and bubbly.
Like me.
Like you.
I'm always right.
She's always right.
All across the South, people are choosing the great taste of Pepsi. Take the Pepsi Taste Challenge and let your taste decide.
Run with UA Map My Run. With your UA connected footwear, you can leave your phone behind. However, if you choose to run with it, the UA Map My Run app will give map views of your route and a deeper look at your workout with additional stats.
We are Under Armour. The future is ours!
Under Armour. At the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, we're dedicated to the dedicated, who lace up before sunrise, who don't let a hard hit keep them down, who want the ball when the game's on the line. So team up with the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute at Texas Medical Center, Memorial City, or the Woodlands, where our affiliated surgeons, specialists, and physical therapists offer all athletes the elite care they need to forge ahead.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Bill Cousins back with you on our postgame show, joined now by Donna Finney, a 92-41 victory in the opener this year, Donna, and a lot of good things. And
yeah.
What were you happiest about?
I mean, obviously everybody looking to score, which, you know, is something that we talked about prior to the game. So happy that we got 6 in double figures, so that's always a good thing when you can say that after a game. I think for the majority of the game, we kept the tempo where we wanted it to be. One of our goals this year is to run and transition and finish. And I thought we did that in spells very well. But we also had some spells that we kind of walked the ball up the floor and kind of played to their tempo. So I wasn't entirely happy, as I never am, Bill. But, good that we got such a good spread of scoring and some good minutes from some people.
We had 6 players in double figures.
Yeah.
And plus Sophie Taylor had 9, so
yeah.
almost had another one there. But one stat that really stands out to me:
assists.
23 assists on 35 field goals.
And TK had 10 assists herself, and that's pretty incredible, So
I can't remember a player having double-figure assists.
Not since I've been here.
Since
so
you've been at HBU.
And it's funny because I was telling TK to score herself, and but she was making really good decisions and she was passing well. But at the start of the second half, I said, you need to look to score. Like she could be a really big scorer for us, and she did. She a couple of times looked to score and pull it a little bit earlier, which was good. But really pleased with how we shared the ball. That was an issue for us last year. I felt like we were very static offensively last year. We were looking way too much at Amanda, and we didn't share the ball enough, and I think we did a much better job today of doing that.
I think you should be happy, too, with Taylor Cole-Morgan. She really started on fire in that first quarter.
And it's funny because she only played 14 and a half minutes, had a double-double. Tay had a goal coming into the game to break her rebounding total, and she didn't quite do that, but she started off very well, and her first game back after being out for a year, so really excited that she got some good minutes today.
Shannon Jones had 14, and Amanda Johnson off the bench with 14. Yeah. Amanda was looking for her shot today.
Yeah, and I think pretty pleased that we got to the line as much as we did. Obviously I think we gave up too many O-boards. I wasn't particularly happy with that. In the second half, our defense was not where it needed to be. And, it's sometimes tough if you make the mistake of looking at the scoreboard, you can take your feet off the pedal a little bit. And I think we did that. We talked about it at halftime. I said, I don't want you looking at the score. I want you focusing on what we need to do and where we need to be. And I don't think we were very good defensively in the second half. But credit to McMurry, I thought they kept playing hard. And they found some gaps in our defense that we're going to have to fix before next week.
Okay. Congratulations on,
Thank you.
That is your 50 or 26th win here at HBU. You're getting up there a little bit.
Yep.
What are you looking up next week against International?
They're actually a pretty good team. What's scary about them is that they have been in some pretty close games, and I think they've got some kids that can really score, a couple of shooters. They run a lot of different things, and they play really hard. I've just been impressed watching their film at how hard they play. Obviously, we're going to have a size advantage, and we may have some bodies back as well, which would help us with that.
Big time.
But I think our goal on Wednesday is to keep the tempo up to where we want it to be, and do a better job of finishing first time. We had some people who had some really good numbers today, but we missed some really easy layups in the paint, and we got to get better at that. For next week.
You know me and layups.
Exactly. But overall pretty pleased, and for us it's been a pretty tough preseason, and I think getting through the first game, getting those jitters out the way, having a comfortable win really sets us up for next week.
Okay. Thanks, Donna.
Thank you, Bill.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Huskies win at 92-41. We'll take a look at the stats and some other scores after this. This is Husky basketball on the Husky Sports Network.
4 Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
Houston Federal Credit Union and Houston Baptist University have joined forces to put the howl back in your finances. HFCU offers several products and services such as auto loans, mortgages, and credit cards. And HFCU has a financial education program, Elevate, which is tailored to helping you increase your financial knowledge. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs.
Back when we were firemen, when it came to food, we said it better be something good and a lot of it.
That's what you get at Firehouse Subs. Take our hook and ladder sub. Smoked turkey breasts, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese, all steam heated and piled high on a toasted sub roll.
Our way beats their way. If you don't agree, it's free.
You're going to cover that, right?
My money's on the sub.
Love the confidence.
Firehouse Sub, founded by firemen.
Building Houston to compete on the world stage is what we do at the IBEW. It's important to us that Houston knows why we do what we do, not just what we do. Sure, we're the best electricians. We train 10,000 hours to be the best. But we get up early so Houston is built to compete. To be the best, hire the best. Skilled labor isn't cheap, and cheap labor just isn't all that skilled.
The time is now to hire IBEW electricians.
What's on your mind, kid? Make it fast.
I'd like to work here at Jimmy John's, world's greatest gourmet sandwich shop, sir.
Why do you want to work at Jimmy John's, kid?
I'm perfect for Jimmy John's.
Doing what?
Delivery.
Delivery?
Delivery.
We deliver pretty fast here at Jim John's.
That's what I heard.
What'd you hear?
You deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
Then you heard right.
I'm a fast study, sir.
You know the Jim John's slogan?
The Jimmy John's slogan?
Jim John's slogan is sub so fast you'll freak.
Sub so fast you'll freak is a swell slogan, sir.
When people call for a Jimmy John's sandwich, they want it fast.
Then I'm your man, sir.
How so?
Because I'm fast.
Fast at what?
Fast at everything.
Can you deliver fast?
I can deliver fast.
How fast?
I can run a 440 and 220.
Minutes?
No, seconds.
That's fast. You deliver before?
I delivered newspapers before.
Were you fast?
Very fast.
How fast?
People got tomorrow's paper today.
That's fast.
So do I have the job?
Not so fast. How do I know you're not just some fast talker?
I can get your references.
When?
Now.
These are good references.
Thank you.
But at Jimmy John's, you gotta be more than fast.
More than fast?
You gotta be polite.
Fast and polite?
Fast and polite.
I can do fast and polite.
Okay, give me some time to think it over.
Okay.
Okay, I've thought it over. When can you start?
Now.
Now's good. What's your name, kid?
Stefan Avalopoulos.
Too long. How about Ed?
That's fine.
Welcome aboard, Ed.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known. And if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly, and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything, and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man. And the good things that we ever did was everything that we can.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Huskies with a 92-41 win over McMurry this afternoon. Let's take a look at the final stats. HBU ended up shooting 49% from the field, 35 of 71. 5 of 16 from three-point range, 17 of 21 from the line. They out-rebounded McMurray 49-31. McMurray 29% from the field, 17 of 58, 4 of 18 from the long range, 3 of 6 from the line. HBU was led in scoring by Taylor Cole-Morgan and Shannon Jones, starters with 14 each. Off the bench, Amanda Johnson had 14. Also, Julia Vujakovic had 13. And Megan Valdez with 10. Sophie Taylor, the fifth starter, had 9 points. So the Huskies almost had all 5 starters plus 2 players off the bench. But 6 total is pretty good. Also scoring today, Takara Wade had 4 points. And Marilyn Nzoiwu had 4. So everybody that got into the game, 9 players, all that Donna Finney had available today with all the injuries, they all scored. Leading rebounder for the Huskies, Taylor Cole-Morgan with 10. That double-double for Taylor is her 5th, the 9th time she scored in double figures, and just the 8th time that she's had double-figure rebounding. But Huskies dominated the boards 49-31. Also, Shannon Jones had 7. Nzoiwu had 6. Vujakovic had 6. Valdez 4. Wade with 3. And 1 rebound each from Taylor and Amanda Johnson. The Huskies had 23 assists on their 35 field goals today. And that was led by Takara Wade with 10. And we think that's the most under the Donna Finney watch, starting her 6th season here on Fondren. McMurry was led in scoring by Skylar Reyna. Officially, she had 16 points. Savannah Johnson with 6. Also, Brittany Rogers had 6. Isabel Carrion had 4. Also, China Washington with 4. And London Weilert had a late three-pointer. She had 3 points for their total of 41. The McMurry Warhawks now 0-2 on the season. HBU is 1-0. Final words coming up. Oh, before I forget, a couple other Southland scores today. Louisiana Lafayette, we mentioned earlier today, beat McNeese 70-59. And South Dakota, up in Vermilion, South Dakota, beat Incarnate Word 96-43. The other Southland teams in action today. Final thoughts coming up. This is Husky basketball.
Here's a toast to all you Caniacs. You are ever faithful aficionados of premium, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers from Raising Cane's. Keen connoisseurs of Cane's crispy, extra-long, premium crinkle-cut fries. You who are dedicated to the made-fresh daily cane sauce that twirls tongues in a tastefully tangy tango. Topped off with a little slice of heaven from the goodness of the griddle. We toast you all from Raising Cane's. One love.
Astronauts, August 14th will be a day to remember. 10, 9.
August 14th? That's my anniversary. 6, I gotta go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Houston? Did anyone stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night?
Stay smart. Stay at a Holiday Inn Express.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast in a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
At Shipley Donuts, we make our donuts from scratch every single day. Nothing trucked in, frozen. And we are Texas born and raised since 1936. Not like those other guys. Shipley Donuts.
I'll wrap it up here from Sharp Gym with the Huskies with a 92-41 win over McMurray. The Huskies broke it open with a 20-point run in the second period, and that 51-point advantage was their largest of the game. 6 players in double figures for HBU. Next up for the Huskies, Wednesday night here at Sharp against Texas A&M International at Laredo. Airtime here on the Husky Sports Network at 6:45, tip at 7 o'clock. I'm Bill Cousins. Hope you join me again on Wednesday night for Huskies versus Texas A&M International.
You've been listening to HBU Husky Sports on the DNA Husky Sports Network. These broadcasts are brought to you by the corporate partners of HBU Athletics, Houston Federal Credit Union, Memorial Hermann Healthcare System, Marriott Houston West Chase, Raising Cane's, Under Armour, Firehouse Subs, Pepsi, Shipley Donuts, 4 Points by Sheraton, IBEW Local 716, Jimmy John Subs, Kolache Factory, and Holiday Inn Express. That's going to do it for now, but we thank you for being a part of this broadcast, and until we see you again down the road, so long, and dogs up.